Hey, superstar. This is Amanda Elo'esh, and I am gonna break down some of the steps of spiritual composting, which is my step-by-step process for identifying and rewriting the subconscious patterns that are keeping you stuck in painful, repetitive patterns. So, we're gonna start out with identification. So, how do you know if you have a subconscious pattern? Well, one of the signs is that no matter what you do, you keep finding yourself in the same circumstances over and over. It could be attracting the same kind of guy no matter what you do. He keeps showing up in your life, or maybe you get to a certain level of success and then you're about to break through to the next level and something brings you back down. Or maybe similarly, you have some income goals and you get really close, maybe break through a little bit, and then your car breaks down or some other unexpected thing. Another sign of having a subconscious pattern that is running the show is that you're contradicting yourself. So you say one thing but do another. And sometimes we recognize this, sometimes we don't. But it can be something like, I really want to quit sugar, right? That's a hard one because sugar is very addictive. But I want to quit eating processed sugar, and somehow it's not working. Or I'm gonna make sure that I get 30 minutes of exercise 3 times a week. For some reason, it's just not happening. Or maybe even in your own belief system, you can say something that you believe in. I really believe in not going into debt, but somehow keep charging things on a credit card. So any inconsistencies, you say one thing, you do another, no matter, and you can't seem to figure out why you can't live up to your conscious beliefs and values. And then the other piece is the other sign of a subconscious pattern that's running the show is that you just have, there feels like there's a glass ceiling or some kind of hand pushing down on you, and you just feel stuck, and no matter how smart or motivated, hardworking you may be, no matter what kind of webinars, self-help, coaching things that you've tried, it's just not working. And you can't seem to get out of a place that you're in. And that's similar to the repeating pattern, but it's more like just feels stagnant. You're going nowhere, not even in circles. So those are 3 signs that you've got subconscious patterns running the show. And the really frustrating thing about that is that the subconscious mind rules 90%. That's right, 90% of your behavior. So you may have some really great conscious goals. You may think really positively, you may be very smart, really well educated, and again, you've got that motivation, you've got all the resources that you need in the conscious realm, but for some reason it's not working out. That's a sign, because the subconscious is 9-1, right? The odds are not in your favor. And so what's happening is your subconscious patterns are stuck in survival mode. So they're really only happy if you're surviving. And that just means you're breathing, you've had barely enough to eat, you got maybe some threads on your back, and had some kind of sleep and maybe some shelter. And that's all those subconscious patterns are concerned with. But most of us are not really satisfied with just survival. We want to thrive. We want, our idea of success is not just money in the bank, but time, health, time with our loved ones, the ability to enjoy our lives. And so those subconscious patterns really aren't set to operate at that level. And so you've got the 10%, little conscious percent trying to break through, and the subconscious stuff that's pulling it down, just because it's trying to survive and get you by. So there's a clue. Hopefully that's helpful. If you're intrigued and want to know more about the subconscious patterns in your life, maybe curious about what specifically they are. Maybe you've identified some of them because of this blog today. That's great. If you want more exploration, if you want more clarity about the subconscious patterns that have been keeping you from your brilliance, from your success, from your joy, from intimacy in your relationships, then I invite you to go to my website. If you're not already there, amandaeloesh.com. If you're here, I think it's right up there. You can click on the Breakthrough to Success Discovery Session. It's a 60-minute exploration at what's holding you back and how can you move forward. And it's also an opportunity for me to see if you're a good match for the success mentoring that I do. And it's a good opportunity for you to see if I'm the person that you want to help get you out of your stuck patterns. So come on over. There's no obligation. It's my gift to you because you're awesome and you're interested in doing this work. AmandaEloesh.com. And until next week, may the source be with you.